welcome. I'm really happy that in spite of all the mess, we could have this event. It would have been so much more enjoyable to be all together in Arona, but at least this way we can hold the conference, which was from the start my primary objective. So for people who are not familiar with this conference, this is the 18th edition of a conference that started in 2002. And that started with the name MEDOCnet. It has visited countries around the Mediterranean. So here is a list in order of appearance. It has been in Italy, Tunisia, Turkey, France, Greece, Spain, Israel, Cyprus, Slovenia, Portugal, Montenegro. So we touched a large number of the Mediterranean countries. And this edition was supposed to take place in Arona, the hometown of Mario Gerald. Because Mario is a friend of most of us, and because Mario is the person who started MEDOCnet and who was the real mover of all the editions of MEDOCnet. We all remember him in some of the editions of the conferences, running around at impossible, at least for me, at times in the morning, or swimming. I remember he took me to swim one year in Taormina. I almost died because the water was absolutely freezing. It was early spring, and we really wanted to go to Arona. It would have been the first edition in fresh waters. But having an edition of MEDOCnet even with the new name at the birthplace of Mario was really something that all of us and the people of the steering committee thought was a very good opportunity to remember Mario, to walk in his footsteps, and to be there together with him. Unfortunately, it didn't work. By the way, this is the picture. This is a picture that Christina gave me. I find it a really beautiful picture of Mario. When I think of Mario, I always remember him with this posture of his hands, which I find very peculiar, and with this beautiful smile of his. So I decided I would have just one picture, and I would have this one because it's really a good memory of Mario, at least for how I've known him. We had to go online, quite unfortunately, but as I said, my #1 priority was to run the conference. I did not want to have the conference postponed. I did not want the conference to skip 1 year and go to 21. So I'm really very happy that we are all here enjoying this conference. My role as Vice General Chair is to thank a lot of people and a lot of institutions. So let me first of all thank IEEE, who allowed us to run the conference under the technical sponsorship of IEEE. Second, I want to thank CNIT, the Italian National Consortium on Telecommunication, that gave us a lot of support and that provided all of the administrative means for the financial aspects of the conference. So it was really important to have them. And also I would like to thank GTT, which is the association of the Italian telecommunication professors. These are two different things. CNIT is a a sort of a research center, while GTT is just a group of professors in telecommunications, both with overlapping and both very active in Italy in the field of telecommunications. And then I want to thank 3 institutions that offer their support: Institute Media Networks, where Mario was on the scientific board; Politecnico di Milano, where of course Mario has been a very important figure; and Politecnico di Torino, which is my home institution, where Mario came very many times and was also active in different roles. In particular, he was a key figure in our doctoral school. Then I want to thank the people who made this conference possible. I am really happy to have over 100 registered attendees, plus some people that are attending every now and then with the pirated link, but we forgive them. I would like to thank authors, those who submitted papers, both those that were accepted and those that were not accepted. We could not accept a number of good works, so I would like to thank all of them for believing in MedComNet and allowing us to consider their work. I would like to thank reviewers who did a very good job and provided insightful reviews, session chairs, TPC members, the organizing committee members, and the steering committee members. All of these people gave a big hand in the organization of the conference this year. Then special individuals that also need a thank: Edmundo de Souza y Silva, who agreed to organize one session and worked hard on the organization, even suffering some strange mishaps that he will tell you when the time comes. So thanks, Edmundo. Many thanks to the people who made running this conference possible in this completely web scenario. Maurizio Munafo, the EDAS chair, and Michele Segata, the web chair. We exchanged tons of emails and we tried GoToMeetings several times together, and they were really fundamental to make this conference a reality. The TPC chair, Falco and Renato, Falco Dressler from Technical University of Berlin, and Renato Locigno from University of Brescia. Again, an enormous work done by themselves to put together the conference program. So thank you very much. Keynote speakers, and I'm really glad that we could put together a top quality program in terms of keynote speakers. That was very easy, I mean, because I told them, look, we are organizing this conference in Arona to honor Mario, and everybody accepted enthusiastically. So I'm really happy that we have such an outstanding list of keynote speakers. You will enjoy them. You can already watch their presentations online, and you will have time to interact with them tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. And finally, my biggest thank goes to Professor Leonard Kleinock. Everybody knows Len. He is so famous that he does not need an introduction, although later today I'll give you an introduction by reading his short bio. And having Len as the general chair provided an incredible clout for the conference. Many people told me, oh yes, I'm submitting to MedComNet because I've seen that Leonard Kleinock is the general chair. So having his name was was really an enormous plus. And these are my thank you. Let me also add another one, which is not on the slides. I would like to thank very much Maggie, the wife of Mario, for all of her support and all of her nice words. We interacted several times during the organization of the conference. She was always extremely supportive. So it was really a pleasure to do this with so much encouragement from her side. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. Thanks for believing in MedComNet. And with this, I give the floor to Renato and Falco for their presentation of the program.
So thank you, Marco, for putting this all together and for making it happen online, even if you bugged us for at least 2 months in a row. So the online program, I will start with some short addresses, then give the floor to Falco and switch back and forth. So the technical program is made by 26 papers organized in 5 thematic sessions. These address will be very short because we registered a longer one where everybody can find details on this process. These 26 papers are 16 long, 7 short papers together with their very nice presentation videos are the outcome of 52 submissions and obviously 156 very good reviews. So again, thanks to all the TPC members who work hard and on time, especially. We will have 3 awards. A Mario Gerald Best Paper Award entitled to Mario, and this will be presented by Maggie and Christina and Marisa. I've seen all of them online, so Mario's family. And I'm happy to announce that for the Best Paper Award, thanks to Gerald's family pushing, there is also a monetary award this year. But we also have a runner-up Best Paper Award and a special Best Presentation Award because registering all these videos is very difficult, and we thought it would be nice to honor those that put a lot of effort, and I would say their souls into the registration. So the first day of the conference is today. We are already doing the well into the opening, which is nearly finishing. Then we'll have 2 discussion sessions for the session on 5G and beyond that goes from energy management to global scheduling and performance boost. The chairs for this session will be Vincenzo Mancuso and Luigi Fratta. And then another half an hour of discussions on security, privacy, and network protections, chairing Giuseppe Bianchi and Leonard Maccari. And finally, the address by Leonard Kleinock at 18, running till the end of this session. So Falco, up to you presenting the next day.
Thank you very much, Renato. So taking over here. So a very warm welcome from my side as well. I'm very glad to see so many people online connected to us. So what Renato did not really mention is that in the beginning, for us as TPC chairs, we thought everything is very easy, right? This is a conference where many really good researchers in the field of telecommunication networks are somehow connected to. We do it in the honor of Mario for this year. So it was very easy to get a really good TPC together. They did their work perfectly well. And then Corona stepped in. So at this point in time, our job became more complicated, and this is when we set up this online program. And but I think thanks to all of you, we have a good chance that this online program becomes a real success. And as Renato already mentioned, every day is organized by having 2 discussion sessions with the keynote speakers and some discussion sessions with the paper authors. On June 18, tomorrow, we start into the day with Don Tosley. You have possibly already seen the video on his keynote speech on the quantum internet. In the end of the day, Isaac Rubin from UCLA is there for you to discuss about his views on communication networking and traffic management for autonomous transportation systems. And in between, we have 2 very, very interesting sessions related. The first one related to wireless LAN and MAC optimization. And we are happy to have session chairs Sergio Palazzo and Anna Aglia that will moderate this session and try to guide this discussion to the interesting research challenges and opportunities that we are facing. The other session of the day is session 4 now. It's on vehicular, aerial, and community networking. And we have 2 experts in the field chairing the session and again helping us on a smooth way for the discussions. That will be Raphael Frank from Luxembourg and Michele Segata. And I'm really looking forward to all these sessions and the many discussions with everybody here in the online conference. So over to you, Mario. Mario. Renato again.
Thanks, Falco. So the third day, it will start with Jim Quarles giving a keynote on abstractions of our research agenda, and in particular, how the abstractions of what we research on defines the agenda itself. So whether you research on circuits or packets or flows, or content to the system changes how research is carried on. Then we have the special session, the discussion on the special session on large-scale measurement for security. And this will be chaired, obviously, by Edmundo, who organized it, and by Jim Quarles himself. Next, Tony will give a keynote on the freshness of information, or in general, this new research line that goes under the name of age of information. So how understanding how the freshness or staleness of the information affects applications and services. And finally, the closing. So, Falco, are you going to bestow the Best Presentation Award?
Best Presentation Award, right? So this is something very new. Many conferences do kind of presentation awards for on-site presentations. Now, we have all these pre-recorded talks from all the authors of the papers. And some are, I don't know whether you already looked at all these papers. I looked at many of them, and they are awesome. It's honestly so much effort that went into all these presentations and these recordings that is amazing. So it gives everybody who attends the conference and also beyond in the YouTube channel a good opportunity to learn more about these papers. So without any further ado, let's do the Best Presentation Award. So Best Presentation Award goes to Ananda Streit and Gustavo Santos for the presentation of the paper Network Anomaly Detection based on Tensor Decomposition. So the paper was written together with some other co-authors. These are Rosa Leao, Edmundo de Sousa de Silva, Daniel Menanchi, and Don Tosley. My heartiest congratulations.
Falco, let me add one thing here. We selected this presentation for many reasons. It's very accurate, very clear, and we liked a lot the idea and the effort that is behind doing a presentation as a discussion. So Ananda and Gustavo were able to register a dialogue among themselves, presenting very smartly the entire work. So Ananda, Gustavo, you will receive this nice virtual plaque later on, sent to you by Marco. And now let's move on. The runner-up Best Paper Award, a little bit of suspense here too, goes to Bibo Zhang, Francesco Devoti, and Ilario Filippini for the paper RL-based resource allocation in millimeter wave 5G IAB networks. So congratulations to the first author, Bibo, Francesco, and Ilario. Also for you, we will have a nice virtual plaque, and finally, Mario Zella Best Paper Award. But here I have to stop and give the floor to Maggie or Christina or Marisa or all of them together.
Hello, Renato. Marisa, turn your camera on too. So I have the great pleasure of announcing that MedComNet's first Mario Gerla Best Paper Award goes to, ready? Matteo Pagin, Francesco Agostini, Tommaso Zugno, and Michele Zorzi from the Department of Information Engineering at the University of Padova in Italy, and to also with Michele Polese from the Institute for the Wireless Internet of Things at Northeastern University in Boston for their paper entitled Enabling RAN Slicing Through Carrier Aggregation in Millimeter Wave Cellular Networks. Is there a chance that we could unmute just for a second and give this best paper a round of applause? Could everyone just unmute for a second?
Sure.
This Best Paper Award comes with a virtual plaque, of course. You have that there, Renato, and a 1,000 euro prize. On behalf of the Gerla family, my daughters Marisa and Christina is here. Myself and our family in Italy, we congratulate the winners of this award. It is truly in the spirit of Mario and in the tradition of MedComNet that this group of young scholars trained in Italy and collaborating across Europe and the US is awarded this prize. Our best wishes to you all as you continue your important work. Finally, I'd like to welcome you all to virtual Arona and wish you a successful conference. For Mario, joining you all in this conference every year, being among old friends and new young colleagues, always felt like coming home. It's my sincere hope that at some point in the future, the MedComNet community will choose to meet in Arona in real time. When you do, the Gerla family will be there to welcome you.